Let's be real. Chicago is really huge. And if you try to explore all those skyscrapers on foot, your neck is going to hate you by lunchtime. But what if you could see one of the most iconic skylines in the world, without the crowds, without the traffic, just cruising on the water with a drink in your hand? That's exactly what the Chicago River Architecture Tour feels like. And honestly, it might be the best way to experience this city. If you want to check it out, I've left a link to this top-rated tour right in the description below. Chicago really hits different when you see it from the river. This 90-minute cruise drops you straight into a canyon of steel and glass, where everything feels bigger, sharper, almost unreal. You're not just looking at buildings, you're surrounded by them. What I really love is that perspective. You feel completely inside the city, not just walking past it. As the boat starts moving, the city begins to unfold. You pass the Merchandise Mart, this massive landmark that was once so big, it had its own zip code. Then comes the Tribune Tower, and this one's wild. It literally has fragments of world history built into its walls, including pieces from the Great Wall of China and ancient ruins. I really like those little details. It makes the whole tour feel way more than just looking at buildings. And right nearby, the NBC Tower adds that classic Chicago skyline energy you've probably seen in movies. But then you get to the heavy hitters. The Willis Tower, once the tallest building in the world, still dominates the skyline. The iconic Marina City Towers, yeah, the ones that look like giant corn cobs, somehow look even cooler in real life. And then you've got modern architecture like Aqua, with its flowing, wave-like design that almost looks like it's melting into the sky. What I like the most here is how every building feels completely different. Nothing looks repetitive. Every turn feels like a new chapter in a great story. Quick pause. I'm constantly finding the best tours and hidden gems around the world so you don't have to. So if you're into discovering unique experiences like this, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Now here's what makes this tour really worth it. This isn't some dry, scripted, and soulless audio guide. You've got a live expert on board telling real stories, the kind of details that make these buildings feel alive, not just impressive. I really appreciate that it feels personal, not like you're just listening to a recording. The top deck is where you want to be for the views and photos. But if Chicago decides to remind you why they call it the Windy City, there's a warm, glass-covered cabin downstairs so you stay comfortable without missing anything. I really love that you can just relax, grab a drink, and enjoy the whole experience at your own pace. And yeah, there's a full bar on board. Cheers! There's just something about drifting past million-dollar penthouses with a cold drink in your hand that makes the whole experience hit different. If you can, try to grab a sunset time slot. When the light hits the buildings just right, the whole skyline starts glowing. Just don't wait too long to book. Those spots go fast. At the end of the day, Chicago's architecture isn't just something you look at, it's something you experience. And from the river, it just makes sense. If you're ready to hop on board, check the link in the description for all the details. And let me know in the comments, which city has your favorite skyline? Thanks for being here. Catch you in the next one. See ya!